of my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Good evening, Stealth Community. Welcome to the Stealth Community Club. Welcome to the Ninja Stealth Community. Again, as a ninja, always fighting for survival. This channel is becoming more to the basis of being true than anything. We named it the Ninja Stealth Community Club, and a ninja is always on guard, always protecting himself. Henceforth, the Ninja Stealth Community Club. I was just talking to the little community that we're building very fast about how we're coming along and not wanting to bring bad news all the time. Not wanting to bring news. On this note, let me get right back to you. Got to clear my throat. I'm back. I've been dealing with a little bit of a throat cold. I've been telling you guys, trying to clear my throat instead of coughing my tonsils out in front of you. But anyway, excuse me. We seem to be getting progressively, with all the narration and stuff, on the wrong side. I mean, the Democrats on their side, the left side, whatever you want to call it. There's no other way to word it or to give it ethical reason than a demonized side. Hatred. Dramatization of pure demonism. And that's not cool. And y'all know better. As adults, y'all can be better people over a vote. 20 to 30 million people you bring over here. And I'm pretty sure all of us got some biblical training, some knowledge, and y'all just letting it go. You reap what you sow. It's true. It is very true. And today, again, is terrible news. Heartbreaking news. I'm going to get into that a little bit. We all know that. I brought up the chart yesterday about where people are getting their news from. How people are finally getting a little bit of truth. How people are getting a positive view on what people think and what people have been doing, exasperating the fact, just burning us out, hanging us out on a limb. And that limb is getting very thin. It's starting to crack. And content makers, YouTube guys, TikTok, X, Elon has opened up a very positive way for us to communicate openly, rather good or bad, but openly. Donald Trump has opened up another way for us to communicate and be open. Him by running into all these companies that were sanctioned by Biden Glad to see them both back together because the two of them are an awesome team. They are freeing up ways for us to converse, can talk, and sort of level the playing field. Now this is a new channel. I came back to talk to my brothers and sisters again. Don't hang it up on, oh, he's a brother. No. Black, white, Ethiopian, Mexican, Spanish, Japanese. Doesn't matter. I consider a person a brother. We all are God, made in God's image. If that person is playing the playbook by the right way, he should be rewarded and should not be shunned upon because of the melanin of his skin. People are going to YouTube. Let's just get real here, people. People are going to YouTube to get their information. We as content makers, whether you agree with me or not, should not be jabbing at one another and picking one another's throat. I get on here and I mention about 7 or 8 of them, content makers, a thumbs up. Because I listen to them. And I see what they're doing. But in that same note, as a content maker, we are creators. We bring the news. I'm a leader, not a follower. That's why I'm back. And as a new channel, I'm bringing information. People who I've watched over the years not use certain content of another content maker. When I talk to my community, I'm shooting from the hip and from the heart. I don't need to read no teleprompter. I don't need to read no screen. Sometimes I pull up things on the computer to show the facts. It's just not me running my mouth and not giving them a basis to go by. We believe in a lot of things in this world. We can show a very trustworthy bond between people. As content makers, find your way to talk to your community, the people who you're talking to, on your terms. I've been noticing a lot of people, if you do use, let's just keep it real, if you are using the content from another YouTuber, give them props up. Own your words, own your meaning. And like I told a lot of my community, it's going to be, still community is straight up. I'm going to tell it like it is. And already there's a lot of people using the terms that we use, trying to display certain things that we do. Shame on you. Because what you should do, I got no problem with that. If you're using that, prop that brother up. Why are we so afraid to give credit to someone? I believe in that. Let's not fall off on the track of the democratic atmosphere, you're using this guy's content, that guy's content. Some of you don't even change it up. You go word for word. I want my community to see different things. I started day one on here. This channel is for them. When they write in, it's answered. When they make a comment about it, thank you. I appreciate it. If I said wrong, straighten me out. Because I want to shine the right way. Things are getting worse in this world. I say to my group of people, let's get into this thing. Let's make it work. Because we can't depend on nobody else. I've always had to depend on myself. Now I'm going to get into a little bit of survival instincts. I'm not Spanish. I'm not Mexican. I'm not white. I'm not Japanese. And this right here gets beat down. I ain't looking for a handout. I ain't looking for a hand up. Because I'm a real OG. People use that term loosely. Oh, if you've been around for a while, you're OG. No. A real OG is a person that's been through the ropes and chains. And let me tell you something. When you're black, it stacks up. Henceforth, the ninja. You gotta fight your way to the top. So who's better to tell a community to grow some kahunas, get a backbone, because everything coming at you is wrong. When you can sit back and look at a white man, successful white man like Donald Trump, his own color trying to destroy him. That's bad. And we blacks sit here and say, oh, they're prejudiced. We don't get a chance. By God, we get a chance and we destroy it. Look at what's happened in law, in Congress. Seems like every job that a black person's in, they have ruined it. And that doesn't make me white. It doesn't make me Puerto Rican or Mexican. But what it does do is group me into a group of people that other people look at and say they gotta act like a bunch of wild banshees, like they come from the Zulu land, and they won't open that book no farther. You put them in the Supreme Court, bleh. You put them in Congress, bleh. You put them in Speaker, bleh. Just all the way through. And like I told you, my grandfather told me, black man's got to do it 10 times better than a white. You know what that did for me? It made me better. Not vengeful and hateful. Made me better. If you're living in a $500,000 house, look at old Darky over there. How did you do it? The same way you did it. Just had to do it harder. It's not about selling drugs. No, it's none of that. You want to look at my tax receipts? Look at them. I earned my keep. Always had 3 jobs. Like I told you, 1 job you're doing okay. 2 jobs you're doing good. 3 jobs now we making money. I broke my back down doing it. I tore my soul apart doing it. all my life, if I wanted to do something, always had to carry someone. So what it did to me through all the terms of doing this, it created a person that became a leader. It created a person that couldn't follow the next door neighbor, couldn't follow the white man. I could want the things he wanted, but Highway 10 ain't gonna take me there. I gotta take Junction 92. Remember, you know how we see Junction is? Junction, that was not even a clear shot. Take 75, no, I'm on Junction 92, hitting Junction 175. That'll bring me all the way around the mountain. Because I can't get a clear shot up. And then I would intertwine or move into that one lane of success. But you know what that did for me? It ain't hurt. It hurt me a bit. I got angry sometimes. Gave me knowledge. It woke the old brain up. It woke the heart up. And that's what I'm saying to my brothers and sisters. I agree with you. Yes, should we get a reparation on things? Yes, we should. I agree with you. Because we've been demoralized, taken from half the inventions black men did. White man stole it, say he did. What can you say? What you gonna do? No, you shut up, not that much. You're a dead man. Dead man walking. They want to come down to the big house and take your wife and do the boogaloo with her. It's pitiful. Grandpa would sit there and say he would cry. Grandpa lived to be 104. Believe me, I heard some stories in my days. Had three uncles lived to be 97, 94, and 98. And black people had a rough time. It's still that way now. I won't walk down this. I live in a nice neighborhood. But if I don't have one of my daughters with me or something, or my dog and strapped down, no. Stay home. Now, where I'm at, homes start around 400, 500,000 or better. There's a couple of dots in there that have really worked hard and been successful. You don't even see them come out their house. One neighbor down the road from me, older white guy, not that old middle-aged white guy, came out, and around us it's all different colors, but only a few blacks, I think 4, in a neighborhood of 150 people. And we daylight walkers. We don't walk at night. And he was walking. Now this happened in daylight. Bought himself a little pit bull, just walking with him so the dog can walk. It was terrible. And cops came up on him, asked him who he was. He told them, because he didn't want no trouble. Asked him for his driver's license, some kind of identification. I'm walking my dog. I didn't think I had to have my wallet with me and my birth certificate. You need a passport too? I mean, I live here. I've been in this neighborhood when it was only 3 houses. I bought the second house in here. Talked to the officer about 20 minutes. Look down the road, there's 3 more cop cars coming in. He said, okay, this is gonna be trouble. This is what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Neighbor across the street came out looking. Cop turned around and said, well, you want to be under arrest? There's no identification. He said, I got my dog with me. I'm only 3 steps down the road. That's my house. Just let me go knock on the door and I can get information for you. No, uh-uh. So he yelled out to his neighbor, all clear signs knowing this man live here. The neighbor said, hey, what's wrong with, I don't want to mention names, so-and-so. He goes, I tried to tell him I live here and I don't cause no problems. And he vouched for him. He called, his wife came out, she vouched for him. And he ended up having 4 neighbors come out, all white, vouching for him. He said, we don't never see him. It's the first time we get to see him, must say he got his dog. What are you arresting for? This is not your business. Get back in your yard. He said, well, anything you want me to go to your house and get? He said, yeah. It's in my closet, a pair of pants, hanging up on the door. It's folded there. My wallet and stuff is in there. It took the cop about 10 steps to go there. No, you think he let the neighbor do it? No. The neighbor took his dog. Said, what do you want me to do? I keep him in my house or whatever. He goes, no, just put him in the house. So the neighbor opened up his house and let the dog in. Wouldn't let him see it. Took him to jail. Plus he's got, attorneys and stuff dealing with the situation. But that's not what he was here for. He don't want to see no attorneys. He don't want to be going back and forth. He just want to live a calm life. And he wanted it quiet because you got the Jasmine Crockett's and stuff. You get in our class neighborhood acting like a fool. And you blacks know it's true. A lot of you blacks know that's true. Especially you older ones. If I'm lying, I'm flying. It'll be too big to fly. And I speak the truth. Too big to be scared, too fat to run, so let's get it on. And that's what this channel is about. So in essence, what I'm trying to say, it's right that CNN had to see it, that people are getting their news from us. Let's don't break the stride, y'all. If you, I don't care who you are, and I see something you're doing, brother, I'm gonna give you thumbs up and say, hey, y'all go ahead and subscribe for this man. This channel is great. You know what I'm saying? I like Coach, FLR. I like Richard Finn with investing. I have no problem saying that. I like the Millionaire Club. No problem saying that. JR, no problem saying that. I think they're great. There's some things I may not agree with, but in all the long run, they're awesome, and I give them credit. So if you can beseech it in your heart, let's always build one another up. It's not going to rob your people, but it's going to keep the content flowing. If I can get you 2 or more, 3 or more people on your line of content, brother, you got it. Because I'm speaking the truth. And you know what that settles? If you look at that and say, man, community club said so and so. But wait a minute, 2 seconds later, he's also giving us props. That means to me you're doing an excellent job. But don't sit there and use someone else's content like a little coward. We got enough of that in America. And don't give them props. I like lead. Lead is awesome with growing plants, how to raise your chickens and all that stuff. Brother's awesome. We give him credit. let this world know that when we go to YouTube, X, all the other channels, sort of tired trying to relate this to y'all, but let them know there's a unity over these channels. They got something they can trust, especially the ones that are living direct news. We live it, people. We sleep it. We get up with it. And very much, and I'm pretty sure all the other content makers can agree with me, very much soul shaking, soul searching sometimes. Because every day, every single day, the rhetoric that is spewing out worse than a water faucet turned on kills you. Sometimes I have to stop and just get a cup of coffee, turn on drag racing or something. Look at people build houses. Look at people chase chickens just to clear the mind. On that note, I didn't want to make this too long, but heck, y'all make a person talk. You know, I just like to give credit where credit is due. That's why we in the shape we are. Everybody's talking bad about Donald Trump. That's not fair what Biden done. I don't care who you are. 30 million people, 20 million, 30 million. Come over here, and you've been paying your taxes for all these years. You've been contributing towards America. You're a sound citizen. You're not going to jail. You're not, you're not stabbing. You're not shooting. And your money goes to them. When I was born and raised in this country, I can't recall my mom and dad living in a precious top dollar line hotel, having a food card, having a car to drive, kids taught the best in school so they could learn the language, medical taken care of. All you gotta do is vote. And furthermore, y'all, I don't want nobody, I don't want to be like that. Because if somebody keeps giving and giving and giving and giving to you, you're like that little dog looking for a handout. Where's the next dollar come from? Well, I can't make it, Mr. Biden. Can I have $1,000? Yeah, look at your card. We got it for you. I'm going to steal from Marsha. She's paid in about $50,000, $60,000 so far. And Social Security, I'll take that and give it to you. What else you need? I need shelter and I need food. Got it. Gonna need the same thing next year? I mean next month? Yeah. Fall month. You say, okay, we got about 6 months on Martha's bill. And then we bow. But Jesse's over here. We robbed Jesse. So on this note, people, help the community grow. Help everybody grow. I want to tell y'all again, we got a lot of people living this channel. Because it's true. It's hitting the depths of hell right through your soul. And that's what I want. And I want y'all to try me. Like I said, y'all will see the receipts. Once we start turning the channel over and there are funds here, it's definitely not for me. Heck, I've been doing without you anyway. It's definitely not for me. This is for this community. I'm sick and tired of seeing my brothers down. That's white, that's black, Spanish, Oriental, and there's plenty more. I got a good second sense if there's something good about you, what you say, real review you and stuff. And like I said, we're going to bring you here on the channel. We're going to sit down and talk to you. If you don't mind, explain some of the things you've gone through and how something was able to pick you up. I get a joy out of that. When I see people talk about how things were bad, especially this one thing that they say she was going to jump off the bridge and Donald Trump gave her $100 and told her whatever she's thinking is not worth it, and it changed her life. Do you know how that feels? But I've done that through my whole life. What a gift of gratitude. Man, that's a high. And if you ain't never done it before, sorry, you don't know what it is. That's a high you can't even begin to describe. That turns me on. So STEP community, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Give me that thumbs up. And let this be a daily part of your life. That there's a community out here that cares about you. There's a community out here that's trying to come together to help you and make things work for the better. So like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Put your feelings where your heart is. And y'all, there's a lot of people, like I said, looking at the channel. Like I tried to explain to you before, I touched it, but it hadn't shocked me. I think we got the same kind of computers. If nothing else, people, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost you nothing. Please, please, I'm begging you, hit the button. And on that note, I'm going to say, please sign up. And you content makers, help your fellow brothers too. If you're using their content or not, you see something on there they said, prep them up. Stop being just a single handout. And if you show people that we're pulling together, I think I mentioned 20 so far content makers on this channel, trying to show something different. It's not about hate, it's not about waste, and it's definitely not about jealousy. But hey, they don't do that on TV. You know, ABC, oh, channel Fox was a great channel. Y'all can look on there, maybe get some more content. Or we're working together. You never hear that. Hey, like I said, we first did everything. Still community, we do it. You know what I'm saying? We one of the first channels as we go through things that can harm our people, whether it be drinking water, whether it be food, anything, we're starting to give that to you. Because why? It's community. I want y'all healthy. I want y'all to live. And your kids mean to me just as much as they mean to you. So if I got something here, I'm not just going to go over it. Oh, the day was a fight over here, and the day she said this is a day. Man, help your community. And you're going to see a lot of people start doing it. Because they're following it already. But you know what that says to me? We doing the right thing. I love y'all. Help the channel. Please let it grow. Help yourself as you help the channel. And you know Big Papa, Big Daddy, Soul Rocker, Heavy Shaker loves you. Sign up, y'all. Thumbs up. And tell your neighbors, tell your friends. We're here to grow. We want to do it at lightning speed because things are happening so fast. Let's take care of each other. On that note, I'll see you in the next one.